Resident mockery, give us an hour for magic. We of the purple glove, we of the starling flight and velvet hour, we of Arabic pleasures breed, we of sundom in the night. We used to believe in the good old days, we still receive in little ways the things of kindness and unsporting brow, forget and allow. Did you know freedom exists in a school book? Did you know madmen are running our prison within a jail, within a gale, within a white free Protestant maelstrom? We're perched headlong on the edge of boredom. We're reaching for death on the end of a candle. We're trying for something that's already found us.
Virgo, how you doing, guys? Okay, so I thought I would do your March first because we have the Virgo full moon, right, which is kind of over or kind of around now, 18th, 19th. So it's very important for every sign really to release. It's about release when we have, especially Virgo full moon, because it's one of the most powerfulest. Because it's about groundingness. So it's about grounding yourselves, definitely as Virgo, because obviously you are opposite to Pisces. So I'm going to do stuff on star signs. People have been asking me questions, so I'll do that at a later date. But it's more about release, you know, release and purging out, all that kind of stuff. There is a certain message I would like to give someone. You more than likely know you are. I would just like to clear the air and to just apologise for any animosity and just yeah. So I just hope that you're okay. Okay, I just hope that you're okay. So I'll leave it at that one. But I really do. So yeah, so the full moon is going to be very important. Okay, so if there are any songs or anything like that, they will be in the description. But most of this is going to be over on Vimeo, the other half. There's going to be a page and it will still be the same one, but the other half to your monthly and everything will be over on Vimeo, and all the links will be in the description, and any songs or anything will be in the description. Links to Vimeo will be in the description. Okay, there is a buy all option, and if you buy all option, that will get you access to everything for like 3 or 4 months. Okay, that will give you all access to everything that's in there, everything that comes up through March, and then mirroring spreads and stuff that I'm going to kind of change up through March once I've got through the monthlies. I'm going to change things up a little bit and try a few different spreads, and they will also all be in there. Okay, they are single approaches and you can buy them singly, okay, or you can do the buy all option that will give you access for like 3 or 4 months or something like that, and that will give you access to everything. Okay, so you have the 8 underneath. Okay, so let's have a look. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus for March. So you've got Queen of Pentacles. So it could be your Earth. So it could be your Earth sign. It could be you. You know, very grounded, stable. Like I said, through the full moon approach. This could hit you now if you watch it now. But just someone that is very grounded, stable. It's a bit like the Empress in a way. Just more relaxed, grounding, looking for commitment. Something that's more grounded and stable, nurturing, honest, true. Queen of Pentacles is very true and honest, depending on the clarifying cards. Let's have a look, Virgo for March. So we've got the 6 of Cups. Okay, so the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups and why people get confused with stuff. The 6 of Cups and why it means soulmate. It's because it's karmic, because it means something from the past. Okay, so you could be thinking of someone from the past. It can be the long past or the long past. Okay, the short past, the long past. But something that I was going to do on the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. The 6 of Cups relates to past life karma, because this is a karma card at 6. Okay, the 6. So what it means is that you had a past life karmic relationship with somebody. So how this represents now, okay, now in this time reality, is the fact that you come here to experience what one done to one does to another. That's why I think that kind of certain aspect is in the Bible. Okay, so I'm not religious, but certain aspects of me is. Okay, now what one does to another. So that's why we form the blame game and hatred and separation. Okay, separation and avoidance. Jesus always said, do not go around boulders, go straight through them. Don't go around fear, you have to go straight through it to come out the other side to see what it is. Okay, it's the gift of self. Okay, self-reflection. So what it means is that why you stay in certain situations of codependency also about karma is the fact that the 2 of cups normally means metaphysical. Okay, so what manifests into reality through the feeling, right? So when you're connected karmically to past life, while you experience certain things of release and transformation and letting go, is because that you can't do to one as what is one done to another. Okay, so it means karmic. Okay, so the Two of Cups always means someone that you can meet after a karmic experience, or anybody, literally anybody. But the Two of Cups more or less represent someone that you haven't really had a past life relationship with, but it kind of means your reward of Jupiter's reward for realizing about letting go and release of what we do through karmic situations, of realizing, well, you can't blame one that blames another, and that's what keeps you in a cycle of the same. It keeps you in a cycle of the same through fear of abandonment, okay, which can be children, childhood relationships, childhood issues, childhood codependency, of what I've done through Vimeo and through things that are all now only over on Vimeo, okay. But that will hopefully show you more of where I use the plate and the cup about conditioning, because this is human conditioning. Six of Cups is about conditioning. It's about past life and the past that we experience now to come here to undo it. Okay, when you're spiritually awakened enough, you realise that the blame game and the separation avoidance, because they're back to back. This is facing away. Okay, so there's one facing this way and there's one facing this way. It's like I'm trying to separate. So then you have the separation of avoidance. Okay, so pretty much what this is kind of telling me through my bullshit detector of my arm of what happens normally, okay, means that I'm kind of normally hitting the nail on the head, is the fact that the Six normally talks about past life karma, that you come here to experience of why this is like denial love. This is like illusion, karmic illusion, and denial love, of where we reflect. We reflect on the pain, we reflect on the feeling, we reflect on the thought. This is reflection card of Six from the past. What happened in the past? How good was it? How bad was it? You know, when was it grounding? Would it have been grounding? Would it have not? Separation, separation, avoidance, separation, avoidance. Past life, it may have been something that was grounded at one point, okay? Then it caused separation, avoidance. It followed you within this timeline, and then you come here to basically experience about denial and codependency. The Six, it reflects itself back at something that's grounded and ungrounded, okay? Can be. But that's what I'm picking up through that. You've got the Queen of Swords underneath, which could have been learning about quality of give and take, okay? Okay, so Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for March. Okay. So you've got the Four of Pentacles. So you could be holding on to someone from the past, or they're holding on to you, okay? The Six of Cups is kind of following the Four, which means that someone's got hold of you like a vice grip, or you've got hold of them, or they've got hold of you, or they're not letting go and they're not releasing, and all heart chakra and mind chakra and everything is blocked, okay? And the blocked communication from the past, okay, sorry, so, whoa, 1,000 messages coming in at once. So, someone from your past, long past or short past, is now kind of like guarded and blocked and kind of letting, well, it can be like a letting go, but it's kind of not. It's like stuck, fixed on the past, stuck and fixed on the past. Okay, if this is something to do with a three-parted situation, they could be stuck on Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Or a water sign, or an earth sign. You've got two lots of earth, but you've got also someone from your past also that is holding on to you or them, or someone that is blocked and guarded and don't want to listen, don't want to know. They're not in alignment with their mind chakra, heart chakra, their base chakra. This is the base chakra, so this represents the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so if this is kind of one energy, you would know if someone is very grounded and stable and honest, okay, and nurturing, because this is someone also that teaches someone about that too, to learn to release. So this is like a fixed sign. This is someone that doesn't release and doesn't let go, and they completely hold on to everything. They hold on to all the reflections of the past, of your past together, and also their childhood memories. Fucking hell, it's coming in now. Sorry, Virgo. They're holding on to everything from the past of what was done, what was created, what wasn't, what had, and what's not. They're holding on to their, like, maybe childhood kind of mother kind of things, okay? Or they're just holding on to you. Or this could be you holding on to your children and that you're just finding stability there. But if this is a stuck energy, this is someone that's holding on to everything. And it could have something to do with, like, three-parted situations, or just fixed, like past life. There you go, past life, past life, past life. Because this is structure of defense, of like collaborating just to do the same thing. This is like a scribe. This can be an evil energy or a good energy in a way. But let's have a look. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for March 2019. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for March. Did we have one fly over? Yeah. So you've got the Fool. So you've got someone that's extremely spiritual, or wanting a new approach. The Fool, as we all kind of know, is you could be learning so much about ascension, okay, or someone's guiding you, okay, or someone wants to take. Because you've got the Fool and you've got the Six of Cups holding on to something. The Fool is someone also that does esoteric knowledge, esoteric wisdom, poetry, or something. You've got the Magician. So we're going to go for a full spread for March. The Magician. So this is someone that's completely stable. This is a healer, guide, a healer, has everything under control. Is very wise, honest, because this is the Fool, okay? Can sometimes act foolish, okay? But you have the infinity sign of 8, so I don't know if you did watch, or if you haven't, it is over on Vimeo now, of where I explain things with a plate of the universal energy of 8, base chakra, polar opposites of dark and light, okay? So I don't want to go too much into that, because that is on Vimeo. So let's see, we're going to go Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We're going to go Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for March. It's gone quiet. It's gone quiet. So you've got, yeah, something that was hidden from the past. So this can be in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay. So it depends on people's conditioning. It really does depend on their conditioning. And purging out and release. Okay. It depends on signs. Okay. Some signs. Well, because you've got the Seven of Swords underneath. Okay, so someone can hold a vendetta, where that, like, because we had the bad approach of, like, they will hold on to the past, they will hold on to this, they will hold on to that, they will keep you stuck, and they will not let you move forward. Okay, move forward onto a new approach. Okay, a new approach, because this is fresh. Okay, old and fresh. So it's coming in now. Sorry. So you've got old and fresh, old and new, okay? So this also represents past and things that are hidden. So it means old, okay? Old, okay? Also old through time of pentacles, meaning like a long time. This also means like long time, okay? So because it can mean Scorpio, okay? Scorpio. It's kind of like they will hold on to everything because they represent death, okay? The sun sign of Scorpio, they represent death, okay? So they will keep you stuck. They will, okay, I'll leave it at that. Because you have to look at the card that represents that, you see. they live in the underworld because it's a very slow, long time coming, like long time. That's why I was picking up on a long time, like a long time coming. They will keep up that appearance and that pride and that what's it called? That way of being where I've now got you in the dark side. The dark side is the fact that I will keep this stuck going for a long time because it represents death. It represents slow, okay? Slow. But it depends on sun, moon and risings, okay? So like through water, Cancers, they kind of do that, okay? So they take a long time to get around to the actual truth of it, or to before they go forward. They do that a lot with the avoidance, okay? What I was saying through the avoidance, they do that a lot, okay? Pisces, they swim against themselves. They're very over-giving, but they learn because they're the 12. They're the last ones, but then they learn to go with the flow of ascension. So then you can relate that to sun, moon and rising. Okay, like my rising is Scorpio, but you never become a Scorpio. It means release. It means that I can't hold on to things. I have to let go. I have to learn to release addictions, people, thoughts, feelings, and that's just on your path. As a rising sign, you never become that sign because you are always your descendant sign. So I'm trying to relate this to everybody here. Because you're descending to ascend. You never become an ascendant master. You just ascend and ascend and ascend until you do it next time. So you never reach that point of call. You just have to learn to release. That's why I teach about release. That you can't hold on or control people. You never can, because you lose control. It makes you lose control of your feelings and emotions that keep people trapped and stuck. So we learn to release, because if you don't release, you never find the new. Anybody, okay? Because if we don't learn by our past and our mistakes, okay, and we haven't released and we haven't let go, we keep up the blame, and then we keep up that appearance of entrapment, okay, which relates to, again, more lessons. Because if you don't learn lessons in life, and this is regarding everybody, Virgo. Sorry, your video is going to go on for a while, but if we don't learn to release and let go, and lessons are not learned, okay, what happens is if you don't purge out and you don't kind of release everything that should have been done or not done and just let go, okay, karma always states what goes around comes around. It comes back around. So the things that are always hidden always end up coming to light eventually. That's why we have an awakening to the truth, or things that get very destructive because things are suppressed, okay? So it comes around after moon cycles and things like that, okay? So basically, you have to learn to release, because if you don't, you meet another person, okay, or another thing, job, money, or anything of energy, okay, and then it reflects it same back to you as a lesson that you should have learned, but you didn't learn because you refused to learn it. You refused to learn the lesson that karma, Saturn doesn't give a fuck. It does not give a shit because it doesn't have feelings. It enforces lessons upon you, okay? So does Jupiter, and it will give you loads, okay? But if you don't learn and you don't take on responsibility, okay, then what happens is when you have that separation of avoidance and one has learned and one hasn't, okay, so say if that you haven't, you then meet another circumstance where the spirit will say, well, you didn't learn, so we're going to put this in front of you that you're not going to see, okay? Karma's blind. You didn't learn by that one, so we'll make you learn through this one, okay? But that goes off into fucking many patterns. Wow, I'm picking up some strange energy. Or it can just mean that you're found something very grounded and stable from your past, okay? From the long past, and that you're very stable and grounded with that. But if you're watching tarot, then you probably shouldn't be watching it, because you've found stability and groundedness within the past, okay? And then this is just a guide that's pretty much like me telling you now. You know? So there is good spins and bad spins. Okay, so March. because it can relate to drinking and hidden feelings, hidden thoughts, hidden emotions, devious behavior. The moon is obviously things that are hidden, okay, that are hidden. So you've got Sagittarius, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So the moon, obviously you've got the 2 of Cups. I knew that would be coming out, it's strange. Okay, and you've got the 3 of Swords. Okay. So this means tempering and balancing. So you've got it in your chart, or someone has, or they have, or this just means tempering and balancing energy of the past. Okay. Because these two are together and this represent an ending and a beginning, this can mean things are stuck and hidden because there's an imbalance to someone's drinking, their emotions, their feelings, they're reflecting on their past, because it's with the moon, you see, regarding of these, because this can be an ending and a beginning, okay? So you've got new here, but you've got, this is like an imbalance through, because the moon is meaning that there's stuff hidden. There's stuff hidden, people keeping it hidden from you or you them, that you're not released. So it causes an imbalance. If the moon wasn't here, that would be a good energy, but the moon is, okay? So it means that there is something that's blocking, and it can be either some are going to receive a reward, okay, because we have separation of 2, also a 10. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there, okay? We're going to look at the overall energy. We're going to look at the overall energy, and then we will go from there over on Vimeo. Okay, guys? So if that's the last time that I see you, hopefully then I'll probably see you sometime in March, when I'll probably do weeklies and stuff like that, or bi-weeklies, whatever we're going to do. But the rest will be over on Vimeo, and if there is any songs or anything, okay, that will be in the description. All the links will be in the description. If not, I will catch you over on Vimeo soon. All right, guys, peace.